Guys, it is lunch break time. So last night I posted that I was going to come on live during my lunchtime to kind of talk to you guys about what's been going on, why I've been pretty sporadic on my stories, and why I really haven't been posting much since I think last Saturday. Just going through some personal stuff, going through some new diagnoses for my mental health, going through some anxiety from work, just some other anxieties, and I'm not gonna say my position on these things, but I'm just gonna share what has been giving me anxiety and how I'm working through it. So right now, the biggest thing causing me anxiety is everything COVID. Let's just be honest. This isn't going to be about COVID. This isn't going to be about any of my beliefs, my stance, my feeling, any of that about COVID, but just what parts of COVID is giving me anxiety. So really the biggest thing for me is kids are going back to school. Masks are optional. Even though I know I trust myself and my kids to do symptom checks every morning, make sure they're as healthy as they can be before they go to school, I know not everybody does that. And I know a lot of parents don't have options to do that. So that causes me anxiety because I can do everything in the world to protect my children, but I can't control what other people are doing. And that is causing me anxiety. All these new variants and not knowing really what's going to happen causes me anxiety. I go out into the field and provide care to clients. Look, I don't have to provide direct care. I'm just a social worker. I just make sure they have all the services they need. Everything's in place. But you go into these places and you just have no clues. All I can do is mask up, wear my face shield, sanitize, wash my hands, do all those things. But that too causes me anxiety. So this is just a lot surrounding COVID. The fact that we basically did nothing social for about a year and a half, and we just started to get back to do things social. We really need to get back to church. Again, going to do it safely, masked up, social distance, hand sanitizer, washing, but we just really need that because I feel like we've just kind of been locked in our house and not been doing a whole lot, and we need to get back out. And as someone who has social anxiety to begin with, I'm an introvert, you guys. That's me. Being out in crowds of people causes me anxiety in regular life, but COVID life is even worse. So I have a lot of anxiety that I'm trying to work through, some PTSD from past traumas. So this is just all, and some self-esteem issues. These are all things that I'm trying to work through. Feelings of guilt because of what happened with Victoria. And that was almost 6 years ago. I still have feelings of guilt. So it's all things that I need to work through. Counseling every 2 weeks. I'm taking care of that part, but still regular life goes on while that's going on, right? School restarts next week. Work is just seriously insane this week. It's just busy. Nothing abnormal. It's just busy because I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off next week to do Jake's 504. It's Children's Hospital. Gonna have a date with him before school starts. And then obviously taking the kids to school on their first day. Jake's in high school. Alex is going to be in kindergarten. We met her teacher last night. And it's just anxiety, you guys. It's just, I'm just dealing with the anxiety. And as somebody, I'm just going to share my experience. This might not be your experience, but as someone who has experienced anxiety, I had anxiety when I was competing nationally with horses. That caused me a lot of anxiety. I did counseling then. The anxiety really started back up when my son would have visits with his biological dad when he was little, 1 year old, and he would go to a hotel with this guy for 2 nights and be away from me, and I didn't know what was happening. And that's really when the major anxiety started happening. There was a time that I was on anxiety medication, but for me personally, it gave me really bad suicidal ideations. Not I'm going to kill myself, not having a plan, but really say what would happen if I drove my car off this bridge right now. So, this is just my experience and what that particular medication did for me. So I'm trying to manage my anxiety, manage all these things that I have going on without medication. That is really the goal. So coping skills, really digging into what's going on with like the world. And like, these are all things that I cannot control. I cannot control what other people do. So having anxiety about it, really, there's no reason to, because I cannot control what other people do, right? So that is just really where I'm at. I was kind of in a funk with my routine. I was kind of in a funk with my workouts. Really reevaluating this week. So when school starts, giving myself a few days to get back into the swing of things before school starts next week, Wednesday, and then going whole hog in September with like a new routine, getting back to 6:45 on Sunday, and just finishing this program. And then, I did bar body this morning. It was like absolutely so fun. So I have decided that after 6:45, I'm going to do another round of bar blend. It'll be my third round. It was just so much fun, and Elise is just amazingly fun. So after 6:45, I'm going to do bar blend, and just really, really focus on doing the programs that is right for me at this point in time, for my mental health, for my goals. I'm watching what I'm eating, but really not tracking and not following 2B mindset right now. Again, just trying to figure out a routine that's going to work for me, and working on this anxiety stuff, guys, working on the anxiety. So that is just kind of where I'm at. September, I'm going to be back full force. I'm going to start dabbling back in social media. That's the other thing. Social media is also giving me anxiety, because everywhere you look, people are posting about COVID, and people are arguing, and people are not caring about people dying, and are just saying the worst things to each other. And it's hard. So I've been staying off social media quite a bit, because it's just hard. But as somebody who runs a business on social media, right? I run my groups on social media, my challenge groups, my coaching groups, I run all that on social media. It's hard to take a step back from social media. So I'm just kind of getting a hold of myself and everything I have going on personally before I can help other people, because I don't feel that I can give like a full force VIP experience challenge group my 100% effort. So my next VIP challenge group is actually going to be at the end of September. To get myself back to being in a routine, I'm going to do a free group the day after Labor Day. I'm going to be starting a free group, and then that will just transition into being my continuous free community. So if you're interested in checking out like the format of my groups and what it's about, the free group is a great way to start. So reach out to me and I will get you added in there to start. I think would start September 7th, so the day after Labor Day. So that's just kind of where I am. I'm okay, just getting through the anxiety. Actually, I feel like I'm looking pretty good today. My hair's pretty good. Feeling pretty happy today. Just got to get through the second half of this day and tomorrow, and then time off to be with my family. We're going to go to the beach, probably go see Paw Patrol with Alex. Just really spend good quality family time before school starts back up. So hope everyone else is having a fantastic Thursday. I want to thank everybody for their amazing messages, for their amazing comments, for their love, for their prayers. I'm going to be all right, but I'm going to be sharing this journey as I go through it. A lot of people don't like to talk about mental health, but I am full in about talking to you guys about it, how I'm dealing with it. But again, this is just how I personally am handling it. So if you have some actual serious mental health issues, you need to talk to somebody. That's what I had to do. I had to talk to somebody. I had to find a counselor that was a really good fit, and I found one. So it's going, but it's a work in progress. It takes time. You can't just snap your fingers and be fine, especially if you're trying to stay away from medication. Of course, just my experience, but that's kind of where I'm at. So I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day and a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to everybody soon.